how can we work together to overcome this export control problem on what are obviously technologies that are widely available right now, and there are no defense constraints on potentially changing the rules on that, and also dealing with the issue of visa control. Many of our international businesses that are very, very dependent on international exports to fit with the President's plan to double exports can't, in fact, get their foreign clients here through the visa process with the State Department. I know it's not directly under your jurisdiction, but as the trade ambassador, I think ultimately this affects your ability to promote American manufacturing and ultimately American jobs that will create a lot of export revenue for us.
Well, Congressman, yours was both a question and an answer, and I want to tread carefully because, as you know, one of the realities of my job is that Congress retained the ability to enter commercial treaties, and you are very prescriptive about what I do, and one of the things I'm most reminded is that I'm not supposed to make immigration policy and our trade policy. But I
feel free, everybody else does too. So.
I would say, I think the President has spoken, I mean, the common sense of what you've said. If part of our growing our economy and creating jobs is taking advantage of the opportunity to sell more of what we make to the rest of the world, it would just make sense that our customers ought to be able to come here and learn about the products and have access to the people that are going to be supplying them and teaching them. I think the President has said it's correct. The best way to address this is part of comprehensive immigration reform. But, I mean, you stated the obvious. We frustrate our own efforts when our visa laws can be so restrictive that it makes it difficult to support our underlying ambition to sell more around the world. But I would just say I think that speaks to the need for Congress in a bipartisan way to do something that makes sense. With